Everyone. Hello. Welcome to another Q&A live session with me. I'm just going to make sure that we've got everything working in all the proper places here. All right, I think we do. I'm just going to give everyone a second here to pop on, check on my tech, make sure we should be live on Facebook in the Amazon Influencers Honesty Exchange group, and then on the YouTube channel as well. Great, and it looks like YouTube is working. Let me just make sure my Facebook is working. Thanks everyone for your patience with me. Facebook is working. There we go. All right. Great. We are good to go. Hey everyone. So if you're joining live, thank you so much. I'm really excited for this one because I came on here by myself. I'm not interviewing anyone today because I wanted to leave it just kind of an open Q&A session. But because the holidays are very quickly approaching, I wanted to do something a little bit more fun and engaging. And so we're going to be doing some giveaways live. I've got three gifts to give away this hour, and I'm going to try to do them every 15 minutes or so. So if you want to be entered into the giveaway, I'm working with a new software here, so I'm going to see if this works. All right, let's see. Is it? Yes. All right. Yay, it's working. Okay. Thank you guys for bearing with me. All right, we've got quite a few people watching. Hi, Eric. Hey. Nice to see you. I am getting text, so I need to turn this on silent. Wonderful. So I have 3 gifts to give away. I want to thank everyone for joining live. If you're watching the replay and have questions, you can throw those in the chat later and just say, hey, you were here for the replay. So if you want to be included in the giveaways this hour, go ahead and what you have to do is you have to sign up for my newsletter, right? So you can find that at kathleenkoval.com/news. So if you sign up for the newsletter, I've got my alerts open, and every 15 minutes or so, I'm going to be giving away a prize. And I've got 3 what I think are kind of fun gifts that hopefully all of you guys want to win. So I'll reveal those as we get through here. All right, so I just want to, let's see, we have Donna here. Hi, nice to see you. Beth is here. Nice to see you guys. Wonderful. Hi, Eric. All right, wonderful. So let's just dive in. I have all these different topics that I can talk about. I would love to hear how your sales are going this December. I would love to know any questions you guys have. And of course, I can just talk about the Amazon Influencer Program for forever. And so, yeah. So, and if you guys want to be included, like I said, in the holiday giveaway, I have 3 things I'm giving away here over the next hour. So make sure that you sign up for the newsletter at kathleenkoval.com/news. And then I will pull winners from basically anyone who is signing up over the next hour. So let's get into it. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Karen. Hi, Tracy. Wonderful. We've got quite a nice group here. So, excuse me. I'm getting over the sickness that has plagued my home. Hopefully everyone is staying healthy for the holidays. But let's get into it. So I'm going to leave this ticker here just so that everyone that's popping on knows what to do if you want to be included in the giveaway. There are 3 prizes that I'm going to be giving away. So make sure that you sign up. And like I said, I will be pulling winners. I'm going to try to do this like every 15 minutes or so. So hi, Janice. Oh, Debbie, you have COVID. I'm sorry. That's no fun, but hopefully you'll be better before the holidays, hopefully. Yeah, there's some nasty stuff going around. Like, oi. All right, Beth, you're already on the newsletter. Wonderful. That's okay. Even if you even if you re-sign up for it, I'm collecting the alerts right now so that I can just like click randomly into one, and then that'll be how I choose the winner. So, Carl says, hi, wonderful. Okay, so if anyone has any burning questions, like please just let me know. I'm happy to dive into my own, my own checklist here of things that I can most definitely talk about. We can talk about the program. We can talk about earnings, how everyone's doing with earnings this December. I know there have been some questions about partnership with brands. I actually just recorded a YouTube video about creator connections, so happy to talk about that as well if you guys would like. Yeah, so Liz says, yuck, sorry to hear that. Yeah, rough. Everybody stay healthy. Stay away from sick people as best that you can, right? All right, Janice. Janice said, just sign up for the course. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Janice. Wonderful. So glad to have you. I would like to know, do you use a software extension to decide what products to review? The one I tried was not accurate. Yes, I use an extension that is super accurate. It is called Fluencer Fruit. And I believe the founder is in the chat right now. So Liz Saunders is the founder of Fluencer Fruit. That is the one and only extension that I use, other than Jungle Scout, which is also integrated with Fluencer Fruit. And so what that does is it gives you an opportunity score based on a whole bunch of different metrics, right? So it's based on, yay, hi, Liz. Feel free to jump in with any questions or if I'm saying anything wrong here. But yeah, Fluencer Fruit is what I recommend. And I wonder, I don't know if I can do chat on here. I'm using a software, but I will. Oh, any offers, Liz? Yeah. So Janice, if you're in the course, you have a free 30-day trial to Fluencer Fruit. I recommend you try that out. Yeah, because I love the extension for so many reasons. I started using it for product research. And so what I would do is I like to go and look at different, what am I already going to be buying? And sorry for the sniffles, you guys. That can be annoying. So what I like to do is like, okay, so I need to go buy, I don't know, a new, whatever it is, I'll say microphone. So what I do then is I search for what kind of microphone am I looking for? And then I use Fluencer Fruit, which is a Chrome extension, which will give me an opportunity score. It then integrates with Jungle Scout, which will then give me sales data. So like those are the two biggest ways that I kind of do my opportunity assessment as far as what am I going to be purchasing in order to like be able to use it and then have a good opportunity to leave a review. So Janice says, thank you. I have not gotten that far yet. Yes. Fluencer Fruit is, I believe if you go to, there's definitely a whole lot of information starting in module 3 with that. I didn't get into the softwares until after the approval, the first 3 videos. And then we talk a lot about like how to organize everything you're doing, how to systematize the video creation and organization and all that good stuff. So you will see your free 30-day link in there. And anyone who has purchased the course, obviously there's a free 30-day link in there. And then Liz just said, yeah. And then after the free month from the course, my group gets an additional 50% off the annual plan. So if you like it and you want to stay on, Liz is so generous and is offering 50% off if you do the annual plan after your 30-day trial. So, yeah. So Sarah says, does that 30-day trial clock start when we sign up for the course or on our own timeline? That's going to be on your own timeline. So if you sign up for the course today or you signed up for it a month ago and you have not yet activated your 30-day free trial with Fluencer Fruit, you do that on your own time. So when you're ready, right? When you get there. So I do think that's one of the biggest benefits one of the big benefits, right, of the course is that we've got a whole bunch of other stuff that's included in there. And like I said, Liz was so generous to offer everybody in the course a free 30-day trial. She doesn't do that, you guys. So so that's a nice little bonus perk there. All right. So I'm going to get into some of the questions on YouTube here. Let's see. We have Donna Mick says, can I list my Amazon merch shirts on my storefront? Ooh, interesting question. So by that, do you mean can you list your items for sale or can you create a video? So you can't actually like list your items for sale on your storefront, but you could technically um, create. Well, yeah, I guess you could have an idea list. I think that's totally fine. If you are linking to a product through an idea list or in your curations and it's your merch shirt, yes, by all means, I do believe you can do that. I do that. I've got a couple things available on the merch shop, and I have them linked in some of my idea lists. What I would not do is create a video for your own merch items. I don't know that that is expressly stated in Amazon's terms of service, but I just wouldn't. I just wouldn't because it could be seen as a conflict. It might be in Amazon's terms. They're constantly updating it. But from everyone I've talked to and everyone who's given me this question or an answer, the general consensus is to stay away from creating videos for items that you have merch that you have in the merch shop, just to be safe, right? I don't think it's going to get you shut down right away. I just think it's a little bit risky. So I wouldn't recommend doing that, but you very much can link to it in an idea list on your storefront for sure. I think that's a great idea to help it get more visible. Okay, so Carl asked, does the average view time on your video affect anything? For example, how Amazon adds your placement on products. Carl, we don't know. We don't know for sure. However, because the average view time is a metric in your dashboard, right? It's one of the few metrics that Amazon actually shows us about videos. I have a feeling that it matters to some degree, right? Because it's information that they're actually showing us. So I do think that it matters. What does it actually mean? I don't know. I've seen different ranges of what's it called of the average view time, right? And so whether it's by product or like your overall average view time, I'm sure it has something to do with video placement. I just don't know how much it has to do with it or what exactly it has to do with. My assumption is that the higher it is, the better video placements you're going to get, but that's an assumption. I don't know that. I don't know that for sure. Janice said, I do merch in KDP and I asked KDP and they said to not video review your own books. Yeah, that makes perfect sense to me. I would just stay away from doing that on your own stuff there. So Carl, I hope I answered your question. So you also said, does adding images to your store benefit you at all? Can you make money from them? Yes, you can. You can add images. So you just up there called shoppable photos, right? You can make a video or you can just post a photo. And with the photo, you're basically just uploading a picture instead of the video, and then you're tagging all the products that are in the photo. So first of all, make sure that every product you're tagging is actually in the photo, right? We always go by the book here. Don't tag anything that's not actually in the photo. But you will make sales on that. I started testing that a few months ago. I really kind of stayed away from it because I wasn't seeing great placement with the photos. But I do see sales from my photos, and I try to post at least a couple every week or so. Plus, they're easy, right? It's so easy to just take a photo when you're doing a video and just upload that and just have it be kind of complementary to your video. It's just going to give you a little bit more placement, which I really like. So I would recommend, yeah, you do photos. They're hard to track, right? Like videos, we're not necessarily seeing a conversion rate, or well, actually, there is a new tab now. I am actually able to see my conversion rate on some products, but it's like brand new and I can only see it on mobile, and I can talk more about that later. But I think Amazon is coming out with more reporting there. And I would recommend doing photos. They're easy. Like, why not? I would do that. Okay. All right. Sarah says, where does Amazon put the photos? It really depends. They're always going to show up on your brand store for sure. And sometimes they used to show up on product pages. I really don't see them on product pages anymore, which is why I stopped doing them. But then I started seeing just like super high spikes of like likes or, of whatever it was, and some sales coming from products that I would only tag in photos. So I do know they're getting placed different places. I see a lot of product photos coming through on the screen after I've already ordered something. So if you order something from Amazon and check out, and then that thank you page after you've actually checked out, if you scroll down a little bit, that's where I'm seeing a ton of shoppable photos. A lot of them are from bigger influencers, and I don't know if that's just because that's how they're placed or that's who I'm following or whatever, but check out next time you make an Amazon order, check out the thank you page. All right, so Liz says, my clothing photos are the only ones I see results from. Ooh, that's a really good observation. I see a lot of clothing photos out there, right? I feel like, yeah, the product photos don't do quite as great. I think people are going to want to watch a video when it comes to that. But yeah, I like that. Yeah, and Jana says, do you put the photos in your store? Yeah. Yep. So you can just upload those. You can either do it from mobile through the app, or you could do it through like the other way. It's not the Creator Hub, but if you kind of navigate through your storefront and then go to create content, it'll ask you like photo, idea list or video or whatever. So you can do it both ways, desktop and laptop. Okay, I have a question about Creator Connections. I'm going to talk about Creator Connections, but first I'm going to do the first giveaway because I am trying to keep this to an hour. So we're going to do the first giveaway. If you're just joining us and want to get in on it, so the first prize is it's a $25 gift card for Amazon, right? Talking about Amazon. So I'm going to digitally send you, the winner, a $25 Amazon gift card if you are entered today at KathleenKoble.com/news. I'm going to give you guys like 30 more seconds. Go ahead and opt in. There's 2 more prizes as well. So the first one here I'm going to do is a $25 gift card to Amazon. And full disclosure, you guys will all get your prizes like later tonight. I have calls and things I have to do all day today. So everyone who wins will get a follow-up email from me later tonight. Okay, so I'm going to just toggle over to my great. All right, let's see here. The first winner is, who's this one? Tracy Stack 67. I know, Tracy, you're in the group. Thank you for signing up, Tracy. You are the winner of the $25 Amazon gift card. Congrats. And if anybody wants to make sure they are included for the next 2, make sure you guys sign up at KathleenKoble.com/news. Tracy, you are winner number 1. So I will be emailing you a gift card later tonight. Congrats. Tracy, are you watching? I believe you're watching. I've got a lot of questions and comments, you guys. So yeah, make sure that I'm answering them all. Okay, let's see. Somebody asked if I could drop something in the chat. Carl said, can you drop your email link in the chat? Yeah, it's going to be Kathleen@smartbusinessmom.com. If you guys want to email me, feel free to. So just so everyone knows, while everyone's putting all, opting into my newsletter, the next prize, so congrats, Tracy. The next prize is going to be, I'm going to give it away in like 10 to 15 minutes. So make sure you opt in if you want to be included for that. The next prize is going to be an Amazon product video opportunity. So I'm going to buy something, I'm going to ship it to you, but I'm going to do the research first before I ship it to you. And it's going to be a good video opportunity for you. So that's going to be the giveaway number 2 here if you want to opt in and you haven't already. All right, so I had a question about Creator Connections. Actually, a couple people asked if I would talk about that a little bit more. So what is Creator Connections? And like I said, I just actually did a video that should be posted on Friday getting into this a little bit more. But Creator Connections is a program directly through Amazon. And so you would know if you have it, if you go to your offsite, so your associates reporting section. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Liz, for putting my stuff in there. I don't know how to do the chat here with this this new software that I'm using, and I appreciate anyone that can throw any links in the chat for me. Thank you, Liz. I will get there, you guys. Every time I do this, I'm just getting a little bit I'm getting a little bit better. Oh, and look, I even had the $25 Amazon gift card. So yay, Tracy. All right. So the next opportunity. So the next prize is a video opportunity delivered to your door. I will work with you on this. I'll probably give you a couple options, and then I'm just going to send something to you. Ideally, it's something, that you need, right? But I'm going to be doing the product research for you and vetting that. So again, whoever is that winner, I'll follow up with you later tonight. So let me talk about Creator Connections for a second. This is a program through Amazon Influencer, and you can access it on the offsite side of your Amazon reporting. It's going to be under promotions, and then it'll be Creator Connections. And what it is if you go there and want to kind of look at it as I'm talking here, what it is Amazon is basically going to sellers and saying, hey, sellers, do you want to create a campaign where you are incentivizing Amazon influencers to create videos for you, and in return, you're giving them extra commission. So a lot of the campaigns are, an extra 5%, 10%. I have been in campaigns that are up to 30%. And so I have been doing these campaigns for just over a year now. And so I've done quite a few. The program has changed quite a bit too over the last year. You didn't have reporting. And now you do, right? You can see your actual earnings by campaign and things like that. But basically, you can go in and look at each one of these campaigns. There's like thousands available right now. And so you can look at each campaign. You can look at the campaign brief. But, the biggest things are, is it still available, right? How many creators are they taking? Look at their budget, right? The budget is how much they're willing to basically pay creators, and then the campaign timeframe. So I will not do a campaign that's like only a month long. It typically takes me longer to get the product, try it out, create a video. So anything that's like a 30-day campaign, I'm just not interested in. I have noticed that a lot of the campaigns now are much longer. So I'm seeing campaigns up to a year. And those are the ones I'm very interested in. And now what Amazon is doing too is they're actually putting Creator Connection recommendations up at the top for you. And I'm thinking that it's based on your order history and then like products that you're tagging in your videos. Because I've had Amazon recommend products to me or campaigns to me that I've already created a video for. I already have a video on the listing. And so literally all I had to do was go opt into the campaign. And then you're supposed to bring over your link, right? So once you opt in, say, okay, I'm in this campaign. And then all you have to do is upload your link or, input it to a field, right? And then say save. And it's the link to your video. And this can be a shoppable video right on Amazon. And so I actually forgot to do this with one of the campaigns that I opted into that I already had the video on the listing for, and I'm earning. So that tells me you don't even actually have to, you should go back and input your link so they know, so that they can check it and, make sure that it's there. But yeah, I'm earning on these campaigns that I haven't actually put my link in, but my video's on there. So I recommend going and just searching, see if there's any items that have campaigns that you've already created a video for, because that's really easy free money there, because you're going to be getting paid additionally, whatever that percentage is that the seller is offering to the influencer. So yes. So that is kind of my overview of Creator Connections. That's the best way I would get started, is to just go look at the campaigns and see, is there any that you already have created a product video for, and just kind of start there. And then if you're really looking at things that, that you want to buy, it's a good idea to go look over there too, because if you want to buy something that you already need, you can be making an extra 5 to 30%, depending on what they're offering, with just by opting into that campaign, after you've submitted your link. So Debbie said, I just accepted my first campaign today for a product I already have a shoppable video on. So I linked to my video, but the campaign ends 12/31. Is it retroactive? I don't think it is. I don't think it's retroactive, but once you opt in, it will start tracking. So you will at least, get credit for whatever sales you make from now until the time the campaign ends. I really don't think that it I don't think it goes retroactively. But the important thing is to just opt in, right, and check it out. Once you opt in and accept that campaign, you will start earning from there. So, all right, I'm throwing up the next gift. So just to, if anybody is just joining, let's see. If anybody's just joining, we are doing a giveaway. If you opt into my free newsletter at KathleenKoble.com/news, I am doing a giveaway. We just gave away a $25 gift card, and the next giveaway is going to be a video opportunity delivered to your door, and that's going to be vetted by me. Let's see. Rich Input said, yep, didn't realize how many products were already in Creator Connections. It was a nice surprise. Yeah, that's one of the biggest benefits. One of the easiest ways, I think, right now to get into that is to just go see what you already have, going. Sherry says, I have a friend who received retroactive payment from November. Yeah, the payment is not clear. I'm not gonna lie about that. I am getting paid, but I could not tell you when, like what the actual schedule is. I assume it's 60 days after the campaign ends, but I don't know that for sure because it is not very well laid out. I've contacted people at Creator Connections over and over, and nobody can give me a straight answer about that. However, I will say that the way that I'm seeing I'm getting paid is through additional money coming in through my on-site payments every month. And so if I go compare what I made last, 60 days, whatever my payment is supposed to be for on-site, it's always more now because it's the extra is through whatever I've earned through Creator Connections. But again, they're not really giving us a whole bunch of information as to like what that payment structure is like. Okay. Sarah says the on Amazon store ID is the one connected to shoppable videos, correct? Yes. Your on Amazon store ID is your influencer store ID. And so I kind of look at it as like, so your on site is like people are already on Amazon, right? People are on Amazon, they're purchasing from you. And then I look at, off site is you're bringing people off Amazon onto Amazon. And that's going to be your affiliate side or your associate side. And that's just going to be your regular store ID versus the one that's the on Amazon. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's do a couple more questions and then I'll do the second giveaway here. So if you're just joining, make sure you enter to win KathleenKoble.com/news, sign up for the newsletter, and the next winner is going to have a video opportunity delivered to your door. All right, let me do like 2 more questions here. Let's see. I know we can't text or email our shoppable links or post them to socials that aren't registered in our Amazon account, but can we text or email, etc., our storefront link? Yes, to my knowledge, yes, you can text and email your storefront link. I have my storefront link. I email it. I have it in the PS of many of my email blasts that go out to the list. And then I also have a link in my like personal email, like check out my Amazon shop underneath like my headshot and my other links. You can link to those things on social and within your emails because it has that earnings disclaimer on there. Just to be safe, I would still say on Amazon. So if you link to or you're talking about something that you can like that you want to be posting, right? So let's say I would just say like when I promote my shop, my storefront link, I always say these are my best recommended products on Amazon because there's something about that verbiage that Amazon prefers because we want people to know before they click on it that you're bringing them to Amazon. And then when they click on it, they see the earnings disclaimer there. So that's why it's a little bit of different rules than just your affiliate link or your associates link. If you're just pulling your affiliate link, your associates link, same thing. It's just 2 different terms, means the same thing. You cannot have that link behind any sort of wall, whether it's a private group, a social platform that is private, an email that isn't, out there in the world, right? You can have affiliate links on your YouTube channel with the affiliate disclosure, on your blog with the affiliate disclosure, but then you have a little bit more leeway with your storefront link and how you're able to share that. Yeah. Good question. Doug and Nikki, I'm late, but here. Hi, you guys. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Okay, Carl said, do you think Canada and UK influencer program for shoppable videos will ever start? They've started in Canada. They have not started in the UK. They did start in Canada. I know some people have seen their videos disappear, but for the most part, there are shoppable videos. You said videos, right? Yeah, videos in Canada. So if you want to become international, go sign up for Canada and start uploading your videos to Canada. It's just going to be another marketplace for you to earn on. You're already making the videos, right? So yeah, Liz said, I made $5 in Canada right before they pulled them. Oh, they did pull them. Oh, well, at least you made some money. And yeah, so sounds like maybe they pulled them. I currently am not approved in Canada, which has been actually really frustrating because I'm approved in all the other marketplaces. But for some reason, Amazon said I'm not allowed to be in Canada. And I think it's because I had a VA connected to my account, and I don't know what happened there, but I'm trying to get approved for Canada. So I don't have a ton of insight into Canada yet, but I am approved for UK and Australia. And then I haven't signed up for any of the other ones yet, but there's some sort of issue with my Canada. So I defer to Liz when it comes to Canada and international. So she's a great go-to for that stuff here. So, okay, we have a ton of other questions on YouTube and on Facebook, but I'm just going to pause for a second and do my second giveaway. So the next person who wins is going to win a video opportunity delivered to your door. So I'm going to pick the thing, but I'll let you know what the thing is before I ship it to you to make sure it's something that you want to use and try out and all that stuff. And like I said, that will be like later tonight. I will follow up with you on that. And we'll figure out what that product actually is. So if you want to be included in that, make sure you are signed up at KathleenKoble.com/news. All right. And I'm going to go in and pick someone. All right. Okay. We have Beth Heights. Beth, mom to Mickey too. Beth, you are the winner. All right. Thank you everyone who's signed up, who's registered, who's on the call today. I really appreciate all you guys coming in here and asking me these questions. I love doing this, and I love giving stuff away. I don't know if I can do this every time, but certainly for the holidays, I wanted to make it special here. So Beth, congrats. You have won the second gift giveaway, and I will be shipping you a video opportunity product from Amazon. So congrats, Beth. All right. So if you guys still want to be included, I'm going to do one more giveaway, and the last giveaway, I might as well just reveal it, right? So that everybody knows what they're getting. The last giveaway is going to be a 30-minute one-on-one consult with me. So you can ask me questions. We can go over your storefront. We can look at whatever you want. You can share with me as much or as little as you want, but this last giveaway is going to be a 30-minute session with me. So anybody who would like that or would find that helpful, go ahead and make sure that you have registered, that you've opted in at KathleenKoble.com/news. All right. Let's get into some more questions here. All right. I'm going to move it over to YouTube because I got a ton of questions over there. All right. So to ask, have you ever just posted pictures of products? I posted today, and I'm wondering where the traffic would come from, but have heard others had success. Yeah, so we talked about this just for a brief moment, but yeah, photos are, I wasn't doing them early on because the shoppable videos were just working so well. I could see them, I could see where they're being placed. And quite honestly, with the photos, I don't think they have, I mean, they definitely don't have as good of placement as the videos do, but I keep finding them in different places. And so any photo that you upload is going to go on your brand store. That's a given, but they can also go on other places. Sometimes they would show up on product pages. I don't see them on product pages very often. The place where I really see them a lot is on the thank you page after ordering. I see a ton of them. And like I said, I don't know if they are just like bigger influencers or they're just people that I follow, but it's lots of photos that I can scroll through on the thank you page after I've already ordered something. So I think that's Amazon's kind of attempt at giving those photos a bit better placement there. But that's really where I'm seeing those. And I am testing just having photos, but I'm taking photos of things that I'm already doing videos on for the most part. There's a couple things, not so much. But Liz had said earlier, she's seeing good results with her photos of clothing. And so, think about that. Like a lot of people are looking at photos of clothing, right? You don't necessarily need to see a video, or things like a desk setup or the compilation of things. Some of those photos are doing really well too. So I would say if it's easy for you, I encourage you to get photos up there because it's just going to give you more placement. And they're easy, right? It's not like creating another video there. So, all right. Yes, Carl, thank you. I did answer that too. Says just sign up for the newsletter. Wonderful. Denitra says, wow, good info. I was posting on SM, but using Shoppable is easier. Yes. Okay, Doug and Nikki said, what does deep linking actually do compared to the site stripe link? Okay, this is a great question. I am learning this as well. And so I've just started using Genius links for that. So by deep linking, now you have to be very careful with deep linking because Amazon says they do not allow deep linking. But what I have heard through my networks and through the grapevine is that deep linking through Amazon approved softwares is okay. And so I've been testing using Genius Link. And what that does is so you can pull your link from SiteStripe. I put it into Genius Link, and then Genius Link is the link that I then use to post on YouTube when I upload my Amazon video to that YouTube channel. What that does, to my knowledge, and if somebody else, correct me if I'm wrong, but what I've learned that does is that when people click on the Genius link that I've created versus just the Amazon affiliate link, is it actually keeps the affiliate cookie intact instead of dropping it and bringing them over to mobile. So it's for mobile. It's for people that are on their smartphones that are clicking your link. And then by clicking your link, they're then being taken over to the Amazon shopping app. And typically that breaks off your affiliate link, right? So you're now not getting credit for that sale if they click on your affiliate link and order something through their phone. Now, through desktop, that's different, right? Your affiliate link stays intact when people are on desktop. So thank you. Nicole is saying, so it goes to the app instead of on the website. But that's the thing of it, right? Is that it keeps tracking your affiliate code. So I have actually seen, I've actually earned, I'm very proud to say this because I don't think I've had a month like this yet. I'm working on my offsite like everybody else, right? Yeah, thank you, Nicole, for helping me out with this. Most people are always logged in with the app. If a link goes to a website, you won't be logged in. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. So many people shop on their phones. I know. And so I started using Genius Link just like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I have earned offsite every single day in December since I've been using that. And yes, it's December, so I think the numbers are kind of skewed. I think I'm earning more anyway because it's December. But since I started using Genius Link on the videos I'm posting on YouTube, I have sales every single day. And the cool thing too is I can see how many people are clicking on it because Genius Link will track clicks for me, unlike just going over to your Amazon seller reporting. They're not necessarily telling me how many people clicked on every single one of my affiliate links, or I haven't found that reporting available anyway. So I've been using Genius Link. I really like that. It seems to be working for me. And like I said, I'm not huge offsite. I'm very much on site. That's where I make 99% of my money is the on-site program, but I'm trying to build my offsite so that I can start earning, obviously in other places too, right? So I've been using Genius Links, and that's been working. That's been working really well. So Donna says, so can I send friends links to products that they want to buy? I would stay away from sending friends links at all. What I would do is I wouldn't send it to them. I would post it somewhere if you have a blog. What I like to do is I post it on the blog and then I send people there. Or if I have friends, I'll share my storefront. And if they want to purchase something from there, they can. But Amazon very clearly says like friends and family should not be using your affiliate links. I think sometimes that gets past Amazon. But if you want to send a link to a friend or family and maybe earn commission on it, I would use your storefront instead of sending them the specific, the site stripe link or even using a Genius link like that. You have to be really careful when it comes to friends and family because Amazon doesn't like it. They don't want you just sending links to your friends and family and then they buy stuff. And like I said, I've seen sales come through from my friends and family, but I don't actively promote it. I have my storefront linked in very specific places so that I can tell people like, if somebody's like, where can I find your storefront? I say, well, go to smartbusinessmom.com and it's linked in the, in the header there. So you can always find my storefront link there, right? So you can do something similar. I recommend that. And then I just curate my idea list, right? And I'll be like, look in my, favorite gifts list or my, recording equipment list or something like that. But I'd be very careful about sending direct links to friends and family, especially through like text and email and stuff. Like, don't do that. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. Let's see here. So I hope that answered that question. Carl says, any tips for getting video from the lower placement to the upper carousel? Yeah. That's a great question. So how do we get our videos from the lower to the upper? To be perfectly honest, there's nothing that you can do that's going to take them from the lower to the upper. There's just nothing. There's nothing you can do except wait. Amazon will rotate eventually, right? Sometimes they'll be on both. So you will see some on the lower and the higher, and they'll be in both places if it's not a super saturated product. But my best recommendation would be to wait, which is nothing you can do, right? But if it's a product that you really love and it's a high price item and you're really confident like that you want to get sales or that you think you can get sales, sometimes I'll do a second video. And when I say like the second video, it's a different video than the first video. It's what's happened 6 months later or a year later, or it's like the setup and unboxing versus the best features and benefits. So no, there really isn't a way to get your videos on the lower carousel up to the higher carousel besides kind of just waiting or creating more content that will hopefully bump your older video up or just get your newer video placed in that upper carousel. So yeah, I wish there was an easier way there. Yay, exploring new heights. Said, oh wow, thank you. Looking forward to connecting. Yeah, Beth. So I'll email you tonight and we'll figure out kind of a product that would work for you, that I'm not just going to like send you something without you knowing what it is first, right? I wanted to make sure it's something that you want to try out, but it will be a vetted, product through my research that I'll be sending you. Yeah, Nicole, brilliant. Nicole says, look at the videos in the upper and make a better one. Yep. Nailed it. Exactly what Nicole said. Do that. All right. So we are getting to the top of the hour. I know I started late. I had a call before this. I didn't want to be late. So I did 12:15, right? So the very last giveaway is going to be a 30-minute one-on-one consult with me. Make sure you opt in, KathleenKoble.com/news if you want to be considered for that one. Okay. Let's see. Tracy, I want to make sure that I answer this because I've seen you put in here a couple times. Thank you. So Tracy said, based on past years, what can us new influencers expect as far as sales and returns for the balance of December? And what can we expect for Q1 2024? Awesome. I love this question. So what can we expect? I will say that my December last year was better than my December this year. Definitely. And so I do think that sales have been a bit down this December. I mean, definitely for me, I think there's more competition for sure. I don't have some of the larger items that I was earning on back a year ago still in the upper carousel. So, time for me to make some new videos. However, December is always one of my top earning months. This is my third December now in the on-site program, and every day is better than November and October and September, right? But you will still see those like ebbs and flows. I think we have a lot of, Christmas shopping is for the most part done, but you will still see people buying stuff up until, probably the end of this week. Next week might start to fizzle out, but January is always a great month for sales too. And that's because people have gift cards, people are returning. So that's one other thing too is there's going to be a lot of returns in January. So I do know that January's always been a big month for me despite returns. So don't be too upset if you have returns that, if your returns are spiking, right? Don't be too upset, but I just, be optimistic. There will be returns, but there will also be big sales in January because when people return, they're going to buy other stuff, right? Maybe they didn't get the thing they wanted, so they're going to return it and they're going to buy something new. So I think December and January are still going to be big months. February is where we're all going to want to go cry in a corner, right? So, so February is always a rough month. It has been for the last 3 years for me. But it's also notoriously a very low sales month just in retail in general. And retail kind of translates over to e-commerce as well. So you will probably see a dip in sales in February, and then they'll start to spike back up again in March. So that's typically been my observational trajectory there. You guys should still be earning through the rest of December for sure. And then, like I said, don't be too afraid of the returns, but January should be a pretty good month for sales as well. All right, I hope I answered that question okay. All right. Yeah, Nicole had a good, so this kind of tacks on to the last question of, well, how do I get my video better placement? How do I get it from the lower carousel to the upper carousel? Yeah, you can always add, right? You can add a catchy thumbnail. Nicole's saying edit your caption, upload another video, right? That showcase different features. Those are the top 3 things. I think, what I typically do is I'll go in and edit the thumbnail or the title if I see my video drop off just the higher carousel as well. Not even is it on the lower carousel. If it is, great. But if it's fallen off, if it was on the upper carousel and now is not, I will always go in and change something, especially if it's been a high earner for me. Just something real quick, title change, upload a new thumbnail, just so that will re-trigger with Amazon to recheck it, and then sometimes it'll get placed back up in that top carousel. If it hasn't been there yet, though, I wouldn't go and change anything. I would wait to see if it gets there, and then maybe change something later on if you want to. But yeah, I like the idea of just making a better video. What's everyone else doing that's up there right now, and how can you make something that's just even better than that, right? So okay, all right. So I hope that question was all answered. All right, let's see here. I'm going to do like 1 or 2 more questions, then we'll do the last giveaway, and then we're going to wrap it up here. So I'll take this off for the last couple questions here. All right. Okay. 2 says, thank you for the info on the pics. Definitely easy. Yeah, super easy. Do those pics. They're easy. Just take a picture every time you're making a video. Okay. Loving homeschool. Question. I have several videos posted to my brother's account, which is how I got hooked on this program. Now that I have my own account, I'd love to move those to mine. Will this be flagged? Great question. Will it be flagged? This is a good one. So I would not move them over if he won't take them down. If he wants to keep them up, definitely don't move them over because it'll be the same video, and technically that would be a copyright infringement, even though it's your content. Just to be safe, I would not. I don't think that there's really any issue if he were to take them down and you were to re-upload them. I don't think there'd be an issue, but I always just really try to err on the side of caution, and I wouldn't. I don't know. If it's me, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that because you just don't know. I just wouldn't want to like risk anything that I don't know. That's a tough one. I honestly wouldn't. I would just make a new video. To be honest, I would make a new video, and I don't know. I would just kind of stay away from that. I'm curious if anybody listening has done that before. I know it's tempting. I would talk to him first. I would definitely get on the same page with him first and say, hey, do you want to take these down? You could always re-upload them and just make them slightly different. I would just be careful. I would just be careful with doing that because I don't know the implications of that. Like I said, I just tend to err on the side of caution. I would just make your own new videos and maybe ask him to take those down just so that you can get your new videos placed and you're not competing with yourself and your brother's account. But that's really nice that you got started that way and that you got your own account now. So that's great. Okay, all right. Let's see here. Good question. All right, Mike said, I am 0 for 2 with one last chance at paid commissions. I realize it's an impossible question, but any suggestions? Yeah. This is a tough question, but there is a video on my channel where I talk about, why your video got rejected. I would recommend you take a look at that. Some videos, some of the first 3 are just getting rejected because we don't really know, but what I've observed, most of the people that I've been working with that get rejected, it's because they're not doing anything wrong. They're kind of just being too salesy, too like infomercial like. And instead of telling about their experience with the product, they're telling people why they should be buying it. Those tend to be the videos outside of the regular, like, don't show barcodes, don't disclose personal information, don't pick products that are in the medical world, in the medical field. I had somebody who did like a humidifier thing, and theirs got rejected just because whatever they said, it makes the air safer, better quality. Like, just stay away from products that could technically be seen as being in the health space. You don't want to make any claims and say something is safe or it'll make you healthy or anything like that. Like, look in your kitchen or your office and look for products that are just very safe. And then, that would be my other kind of best recommendation is don't make it like an infomercial. Make it more like your personal experience. You're talking about what, just the features and benefits that you have that you want to share with people, and like, just don't make it salesy, right? Because that I'm seeing a lot of like, if you like this, go ahead and buy it. Like, I highly recommend that you buy this if you're looking for a certain thing. And I definitely say that in some of my videos. But I've been in the program for, over 2 years now. And so I will always end it with, I highly recommend this product if you are looking for something that XYZ, and the XYZ is the features and benefits that I've already talked about. So don't make it salesy. Don't pretend like you're on QVC. Just literally talk about the thing. Make sure that the product is front and center, just in general, right? So product is front and center. We're not sure if they want to see your face or not. I've seen people get through with the face. I've seen people get through without the face. And I've seen people rejected doing both ways, right? So I don't really think that that's a big factor right now. I think it's mostly your videos and how you're representing the products on Amazon. And then some other people are speculating too that it could have to do with your engagement on the social media platform that you applied with. So before you get ready to submit your, final 3 videos, go get engagement on the social channel that you have been approved for on Amazon, just to kind of kickstart that engagement. I would definitely do that as well. Okay. All right. Let's see here. We have a couple more questions. I'm going to do a couple more questions, and then we're going to do the last giveaway. I could sit here all day, you guys, and do this. Unfortunately, I do have to leave in about 5 minutes. So let's just get through a couple of these other ones. Let's see. Yeah, 2 says, one of my videos got rejected recently because of writing I had written on a whiteboard in the background. I only knew this because I blurted out and it was approved. Yeah, that's a really good observation. I've had that happen quite a few times. You always want to look in the background, right? I had somebody in the group who she was talking about a video that she did with a Christmas tree, and it was up, and then it got rejected. And then she wasn't quite sure why. Well, it ended up being the family photos in the background. So she blurred them out, resubmitted, and it went through. So writing on the background, that seems to be a very common one that they're looking for. Yeah, look to your family photos in the background. Like, I don't here because I'm at the condo, but just look to see. I had a video rejected one time because it flashed. I was doing something in my living room and it flashed the street sign outside in front of my house was in like a second of the frame, right? And so Amazon caught that. They caught it and rejected the video. So I had to do some editing and redo that. All right. Let's do a couple more and then we're going to get going. Doug and Nikki said I did a ski helmet and it was flagged for medical advice. When talking about the safety features of the helmet, be careful. They are very broad with what they review and block. Yeah, that's really great insight. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah, like a ski helmet, obviously people want to know about the safety and the durability. So you have to be really careful with what you're saying, the claims that you're making. I did a video on, we had a goldfish that my kids got at the end of the school year last year from one of their teachers. And the goldfish, it was a trooper, man. He survived for a really long time, but he ended up getting this, like what I later found out was like a bacterial infection, and without getting all gross, whatever, I bought the medicine on Amazon. So I'm like, it cleared it up. He lived, everything was great, right? It is, kind of a happy ending to the story. But I did a video on this like fish antibacterial medication. And yes, the first one that I did definitely got rejected because I said things that were very true, right? But then it got rejected. I went back and I just took out anything that said bacteria, right? I said the fish was not feeling well instead of, contracted a bacterial infection, right? He just wasn't feeling well. And this cleared it up. It didn't cure him, but it helped him and cleared it up, right? So there's other kind of phrases that you can use to bypass that a bit. But just, be very careful there. Family pics, no go. Make sure those stay out. I also made a video at a campground and someone's truck license was in the background. Yes, it was teeny tiny and blurry, but it still got flagged. Yeah, no license plates, none of that. All right. 2, also just wanted to say that I had my biggest day yesterday since starting in November, my first $20 day. Yay! Congrats. That's huge. $20 every day. I mean, you're almost at $1,000 a month, and you just started last month. That's incredible. That's wonderful. Congrats. All right. I'm going to do I know I already said 1 or 2. I'm going to do 2 more questions. And if you guys are watching, so we're going to wrap this up in the next 5 minutes. If you want to be entered into the drawing to win a 30-minute one-on-one consult with me, make sure you register at kathleencoble.com/news. You will be opting into my newsletter. If you don't like it, you can unsubscribe. You won't hurt my feelings. But if you want to be opted in to win the 30-minute one-on-one consult, make sure you sign up in the next 5 minutes, because I'm going to be pulling the winner in 5 minutes. Okay. Let's see. So Leah said, do you think there's still a horizontal versus vertical preference by Amazon for those first 3 videos? I really don't. I really don't think the first 3 matter. So in my experience, I pretty much always do horizontal. That's where I've seen the most success. That's the orientation that I like to do it from, and that's what will get placed for sure on the product listing pages, as long as you're only tagging one ASIN. That said, vertical videos work the same way. You can still do the same video, shoot it vertically, and if everything else is in place, right, you tag one product, you have a nice title and a good thumbnail, you very much can still get placed on the product page too. I think that right now is way more important than horizontal or vertical. I think for me personally, my preference, and again, this is not everybody does this the same way. This is what I do. But so if the goal, I look at the goal of the video. Why am I creating this video? If I'm creating this video because I want it to show up on the product page, I'm going to create a horizontal video, because typically, I mean, people are buying on mobile too, but a lot of the seller videos, in fact, most of the seller videos are horizontal. And so you're just going to be kind of matching their orientation. Amazon had a big push for vertical videos when they launched Inspire. So this was, I don't know, it was probably around 2-ish years ago, maybe like a year and a half, 2 years ago, that they launched Inspire. And they had a really big push for vertical videos because those were the ones that they wanted for Inspire. My best recommendation is, like I said, look to what's the purpose, what's the end result that you want from this video. If you want the video to get picked up by Inspire and you plan on tagging a whole bunch of different products, do a vertical video, because that's what's going to get probably placed on Inspire. The thing with Inspire is that I look at it more of like a social media platform, like TikTok or Instagram, where people are scrolling, right? You can't go search for a video that you saw on Inspire. You just can't. But you can go search for a video that's on a product page, because you can go to the product page. So I kind of look at the product page placement. The horizontal shooting video is more of like the Pinterest and the Google and the Amazon, and that stuff is going to live there, right? Whereas the vertical videos are not necessarily, again, you can tag one product. It will probably go on the product page. But that's just my strategy. What I like to do. If I have a compilation of things, I'll shoot it vertically, because I already know it's not going to go on the product listing page. So maybe it'll go on Inspire, right? If I'm tagging more than 3 products, so then I'll do it vertically. But as far as your first 3 videos, I don't think it really matters. I really don't. Let's see. So Sarah says, it's been a month for me since I uploaded my first 3. I saw in the group where you suggested uploading one more video to trigger them. Could it be something to do with my social media account that I was approved with? Small amount of followers, not much engagement. Do they look at social media account once approved? Lots of questions all at once. Yeah, that's okay. We are, people have been speculating a lot more that they are looking at social media accounts a lot more than they were, right? A year ago, you could, start a new TikTok and buy followers and get into the program 2 days later. You can't do that anymore. And there's a reason, right? I think I just saw a question that was like, do you recommend that I buy followers not in a different group? Do people recommend that I buy followers, or is it more about engagement? It's way more about engagement. So my other recommendation, if you don't want to do another video, I completely understand. My thought behind that was like, maybe it would just kind of re-trigger Amazon. But I think probably an even better one. And we just had somebody in the group who was waiting for like over a month, and she just got approved like yesterday. So if you guys are in the Facebook group, make sure you join the Facebook group. It's been really helpful and supportive for everyone in there. For me, it gives me a good place where I can answer people's questions too. But yeah, I would, what I would do is I would go engage, right? Just like the other question that we had on, it's my 3rd time with these 3 videos, what should I be doing, right? Besides creating awesome videos, go engage on the social media platform that you've applied with, and maybe that will help Amazon, retrigger all that good stuff. And if you need help with engagement, join the Facebook group and you can post in there. I'm very encouraging on people. Like, a lot of people have posted their TikTok, like, come follow me, yeah, definitely stay engaged and posting. Thank you, Debbie. You can lighten up on the posting and frequency once you're approved for onsite. Right. Once you're approved for onsite, then, you don't really have to do much necessarily with your social media, right? You just need to make sure you're following Amazon's rules now being onsite. So, okay, we have, I should really be wrapping this up so that I'm not late for anything else that I need to be doing today. So if this was helpful, please make sure you click subscribe. If you guys want 2 more minutes to join the drawing for the 30-minute one-on-one consult with me, make sure that you sign up at kathleenkoble.com/news. Let's see. Debbie said, my husband applied at the end of October and was just approved yesterday. It took forever. Okay. So that gives us some hope. Maybe they're starting to go back and approve people. So yes, make sure you guys are opted in. I'm going to go ahead and draw this in just a minute. And one other thing that I want to make sure that you guys know about is that if you are not yet a course student, I am putting my course on sale from now until Christmas as a little holiday promotion. And so if you are interested in working with me a little bit more on getting your, the whole course is, yes, even if you are in the influencer program and you've done your first 3 videos, we go through all of that, right? From getting approved to how should you be recording things and what you'd be looking at for your first 3 videos and beyond. So the whole course is basically all of my information, templates, videos, knowledge on how you can earn $10,000 every single month with the Amazon Influencer Program. It's what I've been doing here for the last over 2 years. I've been consistently earning over $10,000 a month for over a year and a half now. So it's basically all of my trainings, all my tips, all my strategies. And I know a lot of people who are on the live here in the Facebook group and on the YouTube channel. A lot of you guys are course students, and I really appreciate everybody who has purchased the course. We've seen a lot of successes, a lot of people getting into the influencer program that weren't yet, a lot of people getting their first 3 videos approved that got them rejected before. So again, I talk about it all. And you can find more information at coursesbykathleen.com. And then it's $200 off with the code LIVE200OFF because you're all watching live. But I'm going to keep this promo up until Christmas. So I always say, there's no time like the present. Don't delay. If you want to start earning more money today, I highly recommend you grab the course. I know the course isn't for everybody. So if you guys have questions about it, feel free to send them to me. You can post them in the Facebook group, or you can just send them to me also at Kathleen@smartbusinessmom.com. All right. So I'm going to do the drawing here. If anyone has questions, just throw them up here later, or feel free to email me if you need to. All right. So we're going to do the drawing, and then I got to hop off because I have a very busy day of even more things to do, as it is 5 days before Christmas at the time of this recording here. All right. So last minute people, get your opt-in in here. Beth says, I refer anyone I know who is starting the Amazon Influencer Program to you because you've helped me so much. Again, I so appreciate that you do things right. This program is too good to risk it. Thank you for your help. Beth, thank you so much. That's so nice of you. Wonderful. Yeah. And then too said, my vertical videos have done nothing for me personally. All my better performing videos have been horizontal. But one of the videos that got me approved was vertical. I stand by that. I don't think it matters horizontal or vertical for your first 3. I think it's whatever you're most comfortable with. But I do think long term that the horizontal videos placed on I know long term the horizontal videos that get placed on the product pages are going to be the ones that earn you the most money. That is my strategy. That's been my strategy for the last 2 years. That's my main focus. I'm always trying new things. I've tried the lives, I've tried the vertical videos, doing a lot of creator connections, like doing a lot of offsite right now. So we're always trying new things to increase the earnings in other ways, brand sponsorships, right? Working with sellers, things like that. So lots of opportunity there. Let's see. Leah said, thanks, Kathleen. So appreciate you taking the time to help us all. So glad our paths crossed. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I feel so bad leaving a session when there's 25 people watching right now. I can see there's 25 people watching, and it really makes me not want to get off here. So thank you everyone for coming live. All right, I'm going to do the giveaway, the third giveaway. So the first giveaway was a $25 gift card that Tracy won. The second giveaway, Beth won, and that's going to be a product opportunity delivered to her door. And so this next winner is going to win a 30-minute one-on-one consultation with me. We can talk about whatever you want. We can talk about strategy. We can talk about your storefront, whatever that may be. Okay. I'm going to randomly choose, click in. Here we go. All right. The winner is Spath TV. Two, you won. And I know 2 is on here because you've been super active. 2, you have won a 30-minute one-on-one consult with me. So I hope that works for you if you want to do that. If not, you totally don't have to. Some people are like, no, but yeah, 2, if you want it, it is yours. Oh, I got a lot of thanks. Thanks for the info. Thank you. Have a wonderful holiday. Yes. 2, hey, that's me. Yes, you have won. You've won the 30-minute one-on-one consult with me. So thank you everyone so much for coming. I promise everyone who has signed up here, you will only get an email from me once a week for the newsletter, I promise you. And actually the first one won't even come out till, I should say the next one won't even come out until next week anyway. So thank you everyone for joining me live. You guys have such great questions, and I think I'm going to do this again. I think this would be really fun to, I'm going to turn off this ticker because now that the giveaways are over, I don't want to be misleading here. So yeah, if you guys have any other questions, like I said, join the Facebook group. You can always shoot me an email. My email box gets very overloaded, so you're probably better off just joining the Facebook group. Or you really want good access to me, become a student, enroll in Influence and Earn. Here is the link just one more time. If you guys are interested, check it out at coursesbykathleen.com. Normally it's $4.97, and from now until Christmas, December 25th, I'm going to leave this code live 200 off to get $200 off. So again, it's all my knowledge, everything I've accumulated over the last 2 years, all the strategy, all the resources on how I've gotten to $10,000 a month just with onsite, right? So there's still a lot of room to expand after that. So, oh yes, I've got it. Yes, do it again. Thank you for the wonderful info. Oh, Danny, you missed it. It's okay. You can watch the replay, and you can always put up questions there as well. So my Facebook group, I need to throw a link in. If anybody is in YouTube and wants to throw a link in, I'll put it in as soon as I leave here. Like I said, I'm trying to figure out the chat with my software here, and then I'm looking at the other screens. But I promise I'll put a link into the Facebook group in like 2 minutes here, unless somebody else wants to throw it into YouTube for me. Everyone, I really appreciate you all coming here. I went way longer than I wanted to, and next time I will not schedule anything after this, but I got to go drive home and pick up children and get ready for Christmas. There's like still so much stuff I feel like needs to be happening. So again, everyone, thank you. Thanks for joining. I will be doing another session on next Wednesday. So there will be another Q&A session next Wednesday, and I may have a guest or 2 or 3 with me. So still working out those details, but I'll send you all an invite once once I get it set up. But yeah, we'll be doing right around this time again next week. So thanks, everyone. Happy holidays. Stay healthy. Have great holidays. And I hope to